सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे पुनः पुनः। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। चंचलमन नित राम जपा कर, चंचल मन नित राम जपा कर। पल पल छिन छिन घड़ी घड़ी निस दिन पल पल। राम जपा कर राम जपा कर। चंचल मन नित राम जपा कर। प्रात समय की शुभ वेला में, संध्या समय की पुलकित रजनी, रोम रोम से निकले तेरे, राम जपा कर राम जपा कर। चंचल मन नित राम जपा कर। गहरा सागर टूटी नैया, जीवन तरणी राम खेवैया। पार करेंगे राम जपा कर, राम जपा कर, राम जपा कर। चंचल मन नित राम जपा कर, सार तत्व की खोज किए जा, प्रेम सरस रस रोज पिए जा। पार करेंगे राम जपा कर, राम जपा कर, राम जपा कर। चंचल मन नित राम जपा कर, पल पल छिन छिन घड़ी घड़ी निस दिन, राम जपा कर, राम जपा कर। चंचल मन नित राम जपा कर, चंचल मन नित राम जपा कर। ओम नमो नारायणाय, 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 ओम नमो नारायणाय। Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stunvanti Divyaistavaihi Vedai Sangapadakramopanishadaihi Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanavasthita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yasyantam na vidusurasuraganaha Devaya tasmai namaha Devaya tasmai namaha. Humble prostrations to one and all present here. The topic which we are going to take up now is handling life's challenges. There is nobody in this world who has no problems in life. How to handle these problems? What is the guidance given by the scriptures regarding this? Throughout Bhagavad Gita, there is only one instruction given to all. What is the instruction? Come to me. Isn't it? Whatever problems you have, whatever kind of problems you have, when I am there, why fear? When I am here, why fear? This is the message from the beginning till the end. Ananyāścintayanto māṁ ye janā paryupāsate teshāṁ nityābhiyuktānāṁ Yogakshemam vahāmyaham. Yes, teshāṁ Yogakshemam aham vahāmi. As far as these people are concerned, I take care of their yoga and kṣhema. What is Yogakshema? Apraptasya praptihi yogaha praptasya rakshanam kṣhemaha. So this is what we are doing throughout our life. What I don't have, I am trying to acquire it. That is called as yoga. What I have, I am trying to preserve it. That is called as kṣhema. Okay, acquisition and preservation. Bhagavan says, such devotees, I look after their Yogakshema. Ananyāścintayantaha. Ye, those people who remember me always, worship me, are devoted to me, such sincere devotees, I look after all their needs. I look after their welfare and well-being. It is my responsibility. Name bhaktaha pranashyati. My devotee shall never perish. Yes, I am partial to my devotees. Right. Don't say God is impartial. No. God is partial. Right. Why should we surrender unto God? Bhagavan says, Mattaf parataram na anyat kinchidasti dhananjaya. In this world, there is nothing other than me. My sarvam idam protam sutre manigana iva. Whatever you see in this world, they exist because of me. I give them their existence. whatever is existing here, that existence, it is mine. That Sat is from me. It is a borrowed existence. Without me, they cannot exist. Gatir bharta prabhu sakshi nivasa sharanam surat prabhavav pralayasthanam nidhanam bijamavyayam. Arjuna, I am everything. Gati, I am the goal of all beings. Bharta, I am the supporter of all beings. Prabhu, I am the Lord. Sakshi, I am ever there, shining in the hearts of all as the very witness in them, as the very awareness in them, as the very consciousness in them. I am ever there. Nivasaha, all beings exist in me. Sharanam, I am the ultimate refuge to all beings. Suhrit, I am their friend. Suhrit, I am their well-wisher. Prabhavav pralayasthanam, from me all beings arise. In me all beings exist, and into me all beings merge. Srishti sthiti layam happens in me. Prabhavav pralayasthanam nidhanam, I am the very treasure of all beings. Bijamavyayam, I am that imperishable seed from which everything comes. Therefore, it is but reasonable that whenever beings have any problem, they should come to me. Pitahamasya jagato mata dhata pitamaha. I am the father and mother of this universe. So therefore, whenever the child has any problem, where should the child go? The child should go to the father and mother. Because the best solution you get only from our parents. Because their love is unconditional, uncontaminated. It is not a business relationship. You get the best solution only from your parents because it's pure love. In the same way, whenever we have problems in life, what should we do? We should turn to the Lord. One name of Bhagavan is Abhinna Nimitta Upadana Karanam. Those who have studied Upanishad, they know this term comes. He is the Nimitta Karanam also, and he is the Upadana Karanam also. What is Nimitta Karanam and Upadana Karanam? Nimitta means efficient cause. Upadana Karanam means material cause. Suppose if you want to make a pot. So what are the two things necessary? Number one, you need material to make the pot. That material is called Upadana Karanam, material cause. You need mud to make the pot, and you also need a potter, a sentient, alive potter, the one who knows how to make it, isn't it? That potter, that is called as efficient cause. So the Lord is the material cause and also the efficient cause. So the example given in the Upanishad is Yathornanabhi srijate grunhate cha. Just like the spider. From the spider, that web, where is it coming from? It is coming from itself. The material, that web, is coming from itself. And who is spinning the web? Spider itself. So spider itself is the material cause. Spider itself is the efficient cause. In the same way, from the Lord alone, the material has come to form this world. And the Lord alone has become the creator, sustainer, that intelligent principle behind this world. So therefore, turn to Him for any problem in life. It is a promise of the Lord. Macchitta sarvadurgani mat prasadat tarishyasi. Macchitta, fix your mind in me. then mat prasadat, by my grace, sarva durgani tarishyasi, all your difficulty, problems, everything, you will be able to overcome. Whatever problems you have, you will overcome it by my grace. Tameva sharanam gaccha sarva bhavena bharata tat prasadat param shantim sthanam prapsisi shashvatam. To him alone you surrender. By his grace you will attain supreme peace. Bhagwan, I am a great sinner. I think I am not even qualified to surrender unto you. So much sins I have committed. My mind is so impure. Am I qualified? So Bhagavan say, what does he say? Api chet suduracharah bhajate mamananya bhag sadhureva samantavyah samyak vyavasito hi saha kṣhipram bhavati dharmatma shashvachantim nigacchati kaunteya pratijanihi name bhakta pranashyati. Apichet sudurachara. Even if a rank sinner, even if he turns to me, consider him to be a dharmatma, because he has chosen the right path. Very soon he will become free from all sins and he will attain ultimate peace. Arjuna, know for sure. This is my promise. What is the promise? Name bhaktaha pranashyati. My devotee shall never perish. So everywhere throughout Bhagavad Gita, the call is surrender unto me, turn to me, bring your problems to me, never forget me. Right. That's all we have to do. Very simple, isn't it? Actually, it is very simple. Vatsalyada bhaya pradana samayat artarti nirvapanat audaryat aghashoshanat aganita shreyaf padav prapanat sevya patireka eva satatam santyatra shat sakshinah prahladascha vibhishanascha karirat panchalya halya dhruva. Which text? Mukunda Mala. Okay. Sometime we will take it. In this world there are 6 witnesses to this great truth. What is the truth? Shripatihi eka eva sevyam. Serve that Lord alone. He will fulfill all your desires, whether worldly or spiritual. Turn to him alone. There are 6 witnesses. Who are they? Prahladascha, Prahlada, Vibhishanascha, Karirat. Who is Karirat? Gajendra, Panchali, Draupadi, Ahalya and Dhruva. 6 witnesses. What did they get? Vatsalyat. What did Prahlada get? The one thing which Prahlada missed was he did not get the love from his father. Who is the father of Prahlada? Hiranyakashipu. He was the one who tried to kill Prahlada through various means. He did not get that parental love, fatherly love, but he got it from Narasimha Bhagavan. Vatsalyam. Parental love is called Vatsalyam. Vatsalyat. So the story is beautiful. In Bhagavatam it comes. So after killing Hiranyakashipu, Narasimha Bhagavan was in full anger. So all the devatas gathered. How to cool him down now? Hiranyakashipu is dead, but Bhagavan's anger continues. So everyone gathers, an emergency meeting was called. How to cool him down? So Brahmaji called Lakshmi. Amma, please do something. She said, Nare Baba, I have never seen this face. I will never go anywhere near him. Now who will cool him? So therefore Prahlada was called. So Brahmaji said, my dear son, you are the only one who can cool Bhagavan down. Now go. And Prahlada goes, stands in front of Bhagavan. Now that Bhagavan is, what do you call? He is drenched in blood. And eyes red with anger. The moment Bhagavan's eyes fall on this Prahlada, Prahlada just does Sashtanga Pranamam in front of Bhagavan. The moment Bhagavan's eyes fell upon this boy, who has gone through all sufferings, holding on to the Lord, Bhagavan's heart melts. Eyes become filled with tears of love. Lifts the boy, blesses him. Vatsalyat, Prahlad. Then what? Vatsalyat, Abhaya Pradana Samayat. What did Vibhishana get? He got Abhayam. Ravana was the conqueror of the three worlds. But when Vibhishana surrendered unto Bhagavan, Bhagavan said, now there is nothing for you to fear. It is my responsibility to protect you. Even at the cost of my life, I will protect you. These were the words. Right. Abhaya Pradana Samaya. Who is the next one? Gajendra. So I hope all of you know the story, right? Gajendra. So the Gajendra was stuck in that pond or something. And he was caught by that crocodile. It is said for 1,000 years he was struggling to come out. In the process he was bleeding. And finally there was a time when this elephant, Gajendra, could not. All his energies were drained out. He was literally going to collapse. At that time he plucks one lotus and offers it unto the Lord, saying, Bhagavan, protect me. The moment Gajendra surrenders, there comes the Sudarshana Chakra, chops off the head of that crocodile. Artarti nirvapanat. So when we are afflicted with various kinds of sorrows, turn to Bhagavan. He will console you. You will find the greatest solace there. Artarti nirvapanat. And then Audaryat, Panchali, Draupadi, all of us know the story. So in that evil assembly, when she was disrobed by Dushasana, she was crying for help. She turned to Pandavas. They were helpless. Turned to the elderly people, Drona, Bhishma, Dhritarashtra. They were also helpless. Mute witness. She also struggled finally. But in front of that monster, Dushasana, what can she do? And finally she raised both her hands and said, Oh Lord, save me. And then what happened? A miracle happens. That is called as Audaryam. Audaryam means what? Bhagavan goes out of the way. He breaks all the laws of nature in order to protect his devotee. At that time, what avatar was needed? Not Matsyavatar or Kurmavatar. Vastravatar was needed. Bhagavan takes the avatar of Vastram, isn't it? Dress. And protects Draupadi. Audaryat. And the next one is Ahalya. She had committed a sin. So then Bhagavan freed her from that sin. Aghashoshana. So whatever sins we have committed in our life, turn to Bhagavan, repent sincerely. With repentant heart, all those sins will be washed away. So Ahalya was turned into a stone, then she regained back her human status by the touch of the Lord. Akashoshana. And then Dhruva. Audaryad Akashoshanat Aganita Shreyaf Padav Prapana. Dhruva story also you know. He wanted to play in the lap of his father, but his stepmother stepped in and then brushed him aside. Told her son, what was her son's name? Uttama. Suniti and Suruchi. Dhruva and Uttama. Yes, Uttama. So that boy was playing. Dhruva was playing in the lap of his, what is father's name? Uttanapada. So this, whenever you marry more than once, you have problem. So that problem, so silently scriptures indicate us, the dangers. So there was this fight. So when she saw that this boy is playing, somebody's child, go away, my son, that lap belongs only to my son. So then Dhruva was miserable. He was just 5 years old. He felt very sad. He went to his mother. Mother said, turn to the Lord. He will fulfill all your desires. And then there is an intense tapas which this little boy does in the forest. Just for 6 months. Bhagavan appears. What do you want? I want such a kingdom which nobody has ever conquered, ruled. And therefore Bhagavan creates a separate Dhruvaloka, it is said. So this is called as Aganita Shreyaf Pada Prapana. What Bhagavan can give, we can't even imagine. That's the point. So the purpose of all this discussion is what? Whatever be your desires, whatever be your problems, there is somebody with you always. And how far is God from us? God is nearer to us than our own life breath. Because He is the very self in us. Right? Aham atma gudakesha sarva bhutashrayastitaha. Sarva bhutashrayastitaha. I am staying in the hearts of everyone. I am the very Atma in you. Atma means what? I. Is there anyone who is not experiencing I? Is there anyone who is not experiencing I? There is this I, isn't it? That I in its purest form is God. The I which you are at present experiencing, it is an impure I. I is not impure. Since the mind is impure, it projects that pure I as impure. Right. So when we purify the mind, what happens? We see the purer I. So that I in us, the consciousness in us, which is the very center of our existence, core of our being, that is God. Aham Atma Kshetrajñam chapi mam vidhi Sarva kshetreshu bharata. I am the kshetrajña in all the kshetra. So this body is the kshetra. The one who is knowing the body. The one who is witnessing the body. The one who is being aware. That awareness, Bhagavan says, it is me. You see? So Bhagavan is so close. You have to just shift our attention to Him. That's all we need to do. He is ever available. But we are not available. We are busy doing so many important things. So many important things. And the most important, God is forgotten. Right? So such a person is called a samsari. Who is a samsari? The one who gives importance to samsara and totally ignores the Lord of samsara is called a samsari. See, turn to him is the message. The greatest mistake we do is, as Mukunda Mala says, Nathena purushottame trijagatam ekadhipe chetasa sevye swasya padasya datari sure narayane tishtati yam kanchit purushadhamam katipaya grameshamalparthadam sevayai mrigayamahe naramaho mudha varakavayam. Mudha varakavayam. We are such wretched fools. On one side is Nathe Purushottame Trijagatam Ekadhipe. On one side is Lord of the universe, Emperor of the three worlds. And what is his nature? Sevye, anyone who serves him, swasya padasya datari, he gives himself to them. Such is this Lord on one side, ready to give himself, the Lord of the universe. And what do? Totally ignore him, and we crave to serve a third-rate politician, immoral, illegal, corrupt, with a little power, Gramesham, a lord of one small grama, an MLA, MP, whatever. We crave to serve him. Here is a Lord who can give himself to you, everything to you. We ignore him. Such wretched fools we are. Many times this question is asked. Swamiji, you say God is Karuna Sagar, an ocean of compassion. But there is so much of suffering in this world. How can you say God is compassionate? If he is compassionate, why is it that there is so much of suffering there? So our question to them is this. Bhagavan is Karuna Sagar. He is extending his hand to help. But the other person is not extending the hand. This is the problem. See, a drowning person, what he should do? He should extend his hand, isn't it? Then somebody can pull him out. Suppose he doesn't extend, and then you can't blame the other person. A person is remaining in the dark room. Outside sunlight is there. Can you blame the sun? Bright sun is there outside. This fellow is sitting in the dark room and crying, "Oh sun, this is unfair. You are not entering into my room." The sun is illumining the whole world. What should this fellow sitting inside the dark room do? Open the windows and doors. That only he can do. Sunlight cannot do that. Isn't it? That's why in Bhagavad Gita everywhere Sharanagati is mentioned. You surrender, then I can do something. You open the door, then I can enter into your life. If you close the door and sit, what can I do? There's a beautiful story. So there was this beautiful painting. What is it painting? Jesus Christ with a lantern and knocking a door. There's the painting. Jesus Christ, a lantern and knocking the door. Thousands of people came to see the painting. One person found a mistake. He ran to the painter and said, "Sir, you have forgotten one thing. Painting is beautiful, but one thing you have forgotten." "What is it?" "Please come, sir. Please come. I will show you. See, you have painted a door, but there is no handle. You have forgotten." Then the painter said, "No, handle is not outside, it is inside." You understood what it means? Jesus can bring light. He can knock the door also. But who has to open the door? The fellow who is suffering inside. The fellow who is suffering in darkness. Without us allowing the Lord to enter into our life, He can't do anything. This has to be understood. And that is beautifully present in the entire Bhagavad Gita. The first chapter, what is the name? Arjuna Vishada Yoga. Why is there Vishadam? Whole of first chapter, Arjuna is talking. He is putting sense into Krishna's head. The wise man talking. Krishna, this is wrong. We should not fight. How can we kill our near and dear ones? Have you ever thought of the consequences of the war? The ladies will become widows, children will become orphans. This is not right. So therefore we should withdraw. Those people, they are fools. They don't know what the consequences will be. We are wise people, we should withdraw. And as he is saying, he is completely, drained of all energy, confused, worried, stressed, and he collapses. Right. Throughout the first chapter, Krishna was silent. Why he was silent? He was not allowed to speak. Right. This is what Bhagavan does. He becomes silent. Why? Because ego in us is chattering. And when the ego is chattering, he is silent. Right. In the second chapter, Arjuna collapses. He understood that there is something wrong in my philosophy. And one good thing he does, he surrenders unto Bhagavan. And from there, Bhagavad Gita starts. In the same way, in most of our life, still we are in the first chapter. Arjuna Vishada Yoga. We have not entered into the second chapter. You can't blame the Lord for this Vishada. If you turn your face away from the light, you will be in darkness. You can't blame the light. Isn't it? You have to go towards the light to be free from darkness. The fire is burning there. It is giving warmth. And this side you are standing and shivering in the winter, blaming the fire. What are we supposed to do? Go near the fire. It is giving that heat. So the fire is partial to everyone who comes near it, isn't it? In a way it is impartial because it is giving everywhere. But in a way it is partial. So this is the law of this universe. Bhagavan is available. His omniscience, omnipotence, omnipresence, His guidance, His solace, His strength, His courage, His knowledge. Another name for Bhagavan is Hiranya Garbha. Garbha means womb. Hiranya means gold. The Lord is a treasure of all the talents, abilities, wealth, you name it. Bhagavan is a treasure house. And it is available for everyone, provided we turn to Him in all obedience, in all surrender. That's all what is needed. So you cannot say, there is so much of suffering, therefore God is a cruel God. No. There is suffering because we have never thought of this as an option in life. The best option in life is to turn to Him. Why it is the best option? It is the best option because He is the one who has created you. He is the one who knows everything about you. What vasanas you have, what inclinations you have, what weaknesses you have, what is good for you, everything He knows. So the best option is to turn to Him and get guidance from Him. This is the best option. Right. But we don't do it, and therefore we suffer. Right. So what should be done? What we have to do is turn to Him. So, every calamity can be converted into an opportunity. This is what we have to do. Every problem it comes in life, whatever comes, convert it to an opportunity. What is the opportunity? That problem you take to God. You don't have to by heart all these Sanskrit verses, etc. Don't worry about Sanskrit. You can just talk to Him. Bhagavan, this is the problem. They say that you are there in the heart. I am not able to experience, but I have faith that you are there and you are listening to me. Will you listen to this prayer? I have this problem. Will you solve it? And take some tapas. I will chant your name this many times. This many malas I will do. Or I will skip my breakfast. Whatever. Upavas. For this many days. Somewhere you show that you are serious in solving, in getting a solution for this problem. Many times what happens is we pray and we forget also that we have asked something. It should be a wholehearted ask. And now there are some people, no, we should not ask anything from God. There is another, why not? You can ask everything from God. Just like a child can ask anything from his father or mother. But then say, Bhagavan, I think this is what is good for me, but if you think there is something else good for me, do that. Or if you think that this is not good for me, then don't give. That, if you can tell, then the relationship will be beautiful. And then you will find that every time you will find your problem getting solved. In a very beautiful way, in a very mysterious way. You are given whatever you are asked. And then what happens? When you see your desires getting fulfilled, when you see your problems getting solved, what happens naturally? Love for God increases, relationship with God increases, you start feeling a bond, and slowly you start feeling that He is with me. I am not alone. There is somebody who is always with me, who is taking care of me, who loves me. There is one place where I can turn to. You see? After that, there is only peace. After that, even when the problem comes, nothing disturbs you because you know that there is somebody with you who will protect you. Right. That is why Kunti Mata says, Vipadas santu nashashvat tatra tatra jagadguru bhavato darshanam yatsyat apunar bhava darshanam. Bhagavan, let more and more calamities come to me. Vipat, let it come to me. Because every time when a problem comes, from the depth of my heart prayer comes. Otherwise life is just monotonous, boring, When there is no problem, you are just living. Mechanically living. But when some problem is there, we become alert. And we hold on to God strongly. So therefore, Bhagavan, keep giving problems. Those are the only moments when we truly feel that you are there. Tatra tatra jagadguru bhavato darshanam yatsyat. At those moments, we truly feel your presence in the heart. This is the prayer of Kunti Mata. They are all class devotees, So we don't have to be that. Let us... At least those problems which are coming unasked, right? And all of us, we have enough problems. So therefore, you don't have to ask for problems. Plenty are there. So turn, every problem. See? Right. There are so many people committing suicide now. At a very young age, youngsters, elders. Suicide rates are continuously increasing. Mental cases are continuously increasing. All this because this best option is not known to them. Why they don't know? They don't know because they don't come to satsang. So what should we do? What is our Guru Dakshina? Not only practice whatever is being taught, whatever you have understood, spread it. Talk about this. Spread this message. This is our Guru Dakshina to this Guru Parampara. They have given this knowledge. Today whatever peace I am experiencing, it's all because of them. So as an expression of my gratitude towards this Parampara, let me spread this knowledge as much as I can. This is what we have to do. Today Bhagavad Gita is just imagine 5,000 years back something is written and today we have. Why do we have it today? Generations after generation they have seen the benefits. And they said, oh, this has helped me. So definitely the next generation also, it will help. So they passed on. And so therefore today we have this. So what is our responsibility now? Pass it on to the next generation. And the next generation wants it very badly. The way they are suffering. Totally distracted. Misguided. Right. Yes. When you see the results, then you are inspired to walk this path. Right. जब से प्यारा ईश्वराया, जब से प्यारा मेरा जीवन बदल बदल गया. जब से मैंने तुझको पाया, जब से मैंने मेरा जीवन बदल बदल गया. रात का पल बीत गया है, नया सवेरा निकल आया. इसलिए मैंने ये गीत गाया, इसलिए मेरा जीवन बदल बदल गया. राम भजो तुम, कृष्ण भजो तुम, कुछ भी भजो एक है सभी. सारे जगत का वो है विधाता, सारे जगत का मेरा जीवन बदल बदल गया. जब से प्यारा ईश्वर आया, मेरा जीवन बदल बदल गया. मेरा जीवन बदल बदल गया. ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. असतो मा सद्गमय, ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय. ओम शांति शांति शांतिः. हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ओम.